Okay, so let's dive deep today. We've got a stack of sources here, articles, notes, some data, all focused on really getting a handle on the state of Illinois.
Right.
Think of it like a focused look at what these sources tell us about the Prairie State. Key characteristics, maybe some surprises.
And, it really jumps out almost immediately is this picture of incredible diversity, real contrasts within Illinois.
Absolutely. And that contrast, it really hits home with one specific finding right off the bat. One source, it's pulling data compiled by 247 wall straits from 2022,
hmm
looking at towns, certain sizes, ranked by average household income. And the place that came out top, the richest town in Illinois.
That would be Winnetka,
Yep.
yeah. According to that analysis, which, like you said, is from 247 Wall Street, specifically zeroing in on towns with populations between, I think, 1,000 and 25,000 people,
Okay.
and using average household income as the main thing they ranked by. Winnetka shows some, well, pretty remarkable figures.
Like what kind of figures are we talking about?
We're talking a median home value around nearly $1.2 million dollars,
Wow.
and residents with an average income per year of $458,988.
Almost $500,000. Average.
Average, yeah. That number, I mean, it really highlights the economic picture in that specific community based on how they crunched the numbers.
That's certainly. Yeah, attention grabbing from the source.
Yeah.
But like you said, Illinois is a state of contrast. So what else are the sources showing us beyond, this wealthy spot?
Well, they show us places like Chicago. Completely different scale,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Our sources, they describe it as a world-class city. One even called it the cultural heart of the USA,
Yeah, you think Chicago, you think Millennium Park, the Bean.
right? The Art Institute, Willis Tower. The sources mention all those landmarks. It's just a whole different feel than
Yeah.
Winnetka.
And then there's Alton too, right? I saw that in one of the articles.
Exactly, Alton pops up. According to one piece, HGTV actually named it the best small town and most charming in Illinois.
Huh. Charming hat.
Well, the sources point to its natural beauty, the bluffs along the river, wildlife. And interestingly, they even mention its haunted attractions.
Haunted. Okay, so quite a mix then. You've got this ultra-affluent Winnetka, massive global Chicago, and then this charming, maybe slightly spooky small town Alton.
It really underscores the multifaceted nature of the state. And if we pull back a bit, look at the broader context the sources give on history and geography,
Mm-hmm.
you start to see how these modern contrasts kind of sit on this really rich foundation.
Yeah, the sources remind us Illinois became the 21st state, back in 1818,
Hmm.
played a huge role in the country growing.
A very long history.
And Lincoln, of course,
Yeah.
is famously where Abraham Lincoln's political career really got going.
Absolutely central to his story. And, the historical sources also throw in some fun facts, like Chicago was where the first Ferris wheel ever debuted,
Oh, yeah. When was that?
1893, for the World's Fair.
Huh, okay. And geographically, the sources place it firmly in the Midwest Great Lakes region.
Right, defined by those big rivers, the Mississippi, the Ohio,
Mm.
and Lake Michigan on the border there. Classic Midwest geography.
So when we look at all these pieces together
Mm.
from the sources, the specific wealth highlighted in Winnetka, the sheer scale and culture of Chicago, Alton's charm, plus the state's deep history and its geography.
Yeah.
What picture does that paint for you, the listener? What stands out?
Well, this deep dive, digging through the sources, it just makes it really clear that Illinois is incredibly diverse, economically, geographically, culturally. It's all in there.
Right.
It really shows us that, to understand any place, you have to look at it from lots of different angles. No single thing, like wealth or history alone, tells the whole story.
Exactly. It's never just one thing, is it?
Never. Which kind of leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener, to sort of chew on. Considering these really different sides of Illinois we've touched on, extreme wealth, major historical weight, natural beauty, city life, small towns, what elements do you think are most essential in, well, truly defining what a place is?
Yeah, what makes a place
Wow.
itself?
Is it the economy? Is it the history,
Yeah.
culture, the landscape? Or maybe something else entirely?